So if you're a lesbian, you've probably seen the TikTok drama about the straight woman who made a TikTok about going to a lesbian bar, the Cubbyhole, New York, and inviting a straight guy friend to come along for like a second, and there was some issue with the lesbian there. I've now watched both videos from the lesbian it was about and the original one, and I feel like the straight woman has gotten her fair share of being dragged. But you know, the learning point is that she just doesn't understand what it's like to need those safe spaces. But there's a second part that I feel like we're not touching on enough, and that is the fact that straight women, not all of them, but a lot of them are just way more tolerant of the bullshit that a lot of straight men come with. And they are really blind and oblivious to things that straight men do that are really creepy and are really inappropriate. And when you're a lesbian and you hang out with way less men and you are around more women all the time, you just become way less tolerant of nonsense and of people being creepy or making you uncomfortable. It's so rare that we are surrounded by a lot of men now in my group, and I feel like when we are, I pick up on these things that I think straight women don't pick up on as much, or they're just so used to it that they're just like, oh, he's just being Brad. And it's like, Brad's a creep. Brad's grabbing you when you don't want to be grabbed. And I think that straight women are more biologically tethered to men. They are more likely to just want to please men. They want to seek approval from men more than lesbians do. And for that reason, they just deal with a lot more than they should. And that explains why this straight woman was just so confused as to why, you know, we might be uncomfortable with a straight man in our space. And it doesn't help that the bar in question is like a quarter of the size of my bedroom. So, you know, to have someone physically take space and then start a conflict is problematic. And I hope that maybe she was able to understand that a bit more. But I think it's important to educate people and let them know and inform them whether or not they ask for it, because that can help us understand each other's stories a bit more, or at least it makes for great entertainment.